with the T20, with the ODI series now behind them, both England and the West Indies have turned their attention to the T20 International Series starting at Kensington Oval tomorrow evening at 6 p.m., 5 p.m. in Jamaica. The West Indies will be no doubt be buoyed by their first ODI series win against England in 25 years. But as Basil Butcher reminded us yesterday, England are the T20 World Champion, and the T20 thing is a different series when you're taking on England. While all three analysts expect West Indies to win the series, they know that it will be a tough one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm glad that you are here. It is good to see you. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. The noise that I'm hearing coming out of the West Indies camp is that Cricket West Indies is not too happy with Ravman Powell and the appointment of Shea Hope as vice captain, although rational, is a clear message from Cricket West Indies to Ravman Powell. That's what I'm hearing. It appears if West Indies should lose this series, or if Powell form is not good, then this may well be his last time in the West Indies T20 squad. I hope these rumors are not necessarily true, but the noise is getting louder each day, what I am hearing. Now, yesterday, both Bobby, Andre, and Basil picked their playing 11. And since then, I have seen a number of playing 11s in the comment section. But for me, though, the playing 11 is a simple one. The last T20 International Series that the West Indies played was in July and August of this year against India. That was a 5-match T20 International Series. The West Indies won it 3-2. So, with all 11 players that was in that squad that took part in that match is now in this squad, I see no reason for changing the 11. So my 11 from tomorrow match is the same 11 that play in that final T20 against England at Lauderhill earlier this year. My only concern, though, was Myers. Originally, I would not have Myers in my squad any at all, but he's in the squad and I will play him in the team and I will support him. I will happily play Myers for the simple reason that if he succeeds, it is well done to him. But if he fails, then that's it. No one can feel any way of him getting dropped. So we wish Myers all the best. I know fans and supporters of Russell would have loved to see him in the team. I have no issue with that. But if Russell is genuinely serious about representing the West Indies, he will not have any issue robbing the bench for a few games as a team that won their last match took the field. I'm really happy that you're here, but that is my 11 for playing in the first T20 International between England and the West Indies tomorrow in Barbados. I am going with the same team that won the last match that we played. So good morning, Damian Powell. You would have Russell in. I don't fight your opinion. Good that you have an opinion. Glad that you express it. But I'm going with the same team that won the last match for us. Glenn Campbell, good morning to you. They finally decided that Aidan Walsh is not a genuine spinner. Well, Aidan Walsh is not in the squad, and so we'd have discussed the squad at length yesterday. And with a match coming up tomorrow, we now have to focus on the 15 members in this squad. We should give them our support as fans of West Indies cricket because the playing 11 will come from this 15. It won't change again. And so those are the players that can win the match and the series. 007 saying that King, Pooran, Hope, Etmire, Powell, Rutherford R. Russell, Shepard, Ford, Hussein, Joseph, and Motti. So that's 007. And it's a long while, 007. Happy to have you here. Greetings, man. I'm really glad to see you. From the other day, I have been wondering about Sheldon. And it's good that Kay Patterson messaged me last night and said that he's recovering quite well. So that is good from Kay Patterson. But what about Sheldon? Good to see you, though, 007. That's your 11. I clearly see that you have dropped Myers. And dropping Myers, not many persons will have any issue with you dropping Myers. I myself, as I have said, would not have had him in the squad. But he's in the squad, so I'm going to go with the same 11 that played against India. But I quite understand your selection, 007. Kemar Berry, good morning. I would give Matthew Ford his debut. Again, that's your opinion, and your opinions are always welcome, and I'm glad that you suggest it. And you should let no one change your opinion. But my opinion is that I am sticking with the same team that won the series against India and the same 11 that played in that last match. So Jupiter, we need to get rid of some of those older players who are not performing. Yes, when players are not performing, we should definitely, what you call, let them pass through the revolving door. But when it comes to the T20 squad, in all honesty, this T20 squad beat South Africa in South Africa. And then earlier this year, we beat India at home. So the last two T20 series that the West Indies have played, they have been successful. So you have to give credit where credit is due. Now there have been four changes to that squad. We saw where Odin Smith, Charles, Obed McCoy, and Thomas is out of the squad that played against India. And there are 4 newcomers into the squad. But the 11 players that played in that final match remained in the squad. And since we won the series and we won the match, I will go ahead and play those same 11. With Rutherford on the squad and Hope as vice captain, I am for or to go ultra attacking with one anchor in Hope. King needs to go big this T20. Again, 007, may I remind you that the last T20 that we played against India, in which we won, India made 165 and West Indies chased it down, losing only 2 wickets. King top score with 85 not out, and Pooran, I think, made 47 or thereabout. In that series against India, that 5-match series, Pooran was our leading run scorer with 176. King was our second leading run scorer with 173. Those are just the numbers. I get from what you are saying that this is a make or break game for King. It is not. It is clearly can't be, as he was our second leading run scorer against India in the 5-match series, and he was also our highest individual run scorer in an innings with 85 not out. So I would love to see King go big, but I hope, from my interpretation of what you are saying, is that King is under pressure for his place. It can't be after those performances. You say older Mayers, what are they doing in the team? Again, I go back again, and I've said it, I will not have Mayers in the team. In that final ODI, Older got 2 for 36 from his 4 overs that the West Indies won. He bowled well throughout that series. I think he ended with six wickets or so. His economy was good. I am going with the team that won that last match. So what should happen here? What should happen here, 007? I do not understand. What should happen? It was before his injury, but he was also the third leading run scorer in the CPL, although he was injured in the CPL. But he's back now to full fitness. I do not understand. He's back to full fitness. And so he is not under any pressure for his game, 007. me, he's not under any pressure for his game. So Jupiter Saturn is saying, I don't want to downplay the achievement, but that Indian team was a depleted team. But you can only beat who is in front of you. We have seen West Indies lost match to Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Ireland, Scotland, and all of those teams in the recent future. So in the recent past. So when they are winning, we must give them credit for when they are winning. That team that we call a depleted team, how many members in that team just recently beat Australia 4-1? So you said it right. You do not want to take away credit where credit is due. But the fact is that they won the series and they beat who is in front of them. And they beat South Africa, who was a full-strength team. There was no doubt about that. Kemar Berry. Fane Rutherford is a talented player, and I think it's time for them to utilize him now. Okay, thank you for that, 007. No, he's not under pressure, but I'm saying after the abysmal ODI, he needs to come to form. Okay, I got you. Yes, and we all want that. We all want him to come to form. He had a good start in the first ODI with Athens, where they put on that 100 partnership. And so that was a very good match. But I got you now, 007. We need him to maintain his T20 form that he had from earlier in the year. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And please watch the match tomorrow. I must remind you, though, before I leave, you will not be able to buy tickets for the T20 World Cup at the venue. You won't be able to. You will need to register with the ICC and show your intent that you want to go to the World Cup. So whether or not at this stage you are not sure whether you're going to buy a ticket or not, there's a link in the video description, just below the video description. Click on more and then scroll down and you will see the link to register. Click on that link and register to buy tickets to go to the World Cup. You will not get ticket at the venue. Please click on that link. If you are a supporter of West Indies cricket and you come here and you talk cricket every day and you're a member of this community and you're a cricket expert, you're a cricket enthusiast, you need to go to the World Cup matches. We should all be going to the World Cup matches. So please click on that link in the video description and register to go to the World Cup matches. Jupiter Saturn is saying, I want them to whitewash England. It is not easy to whitewash England. Don't get ahead of ourselves. They are the world champion in T20 cricket. They are a very, very strong side. So we should not get ahead of ourselves. I think, though, we might just win this series 3-2. All the best. Have a great day and see you tomorrow for the live watch along. Take care now.